Hello, Nick. So here we are back at Barbarossa. This is the Krieg learning scenario 2, I believe it is. So I think some things we've learned so far is one of the channels I watch, sports game channel, Steve Tower, under further review, he always says your IQ goes down so many points once you get on camera, and I believe in that. So we learned that because I cannot seem to keep my the camera focused on where I'm actually talking about or doing something. So we've rigged it so we can just have it overhead here this time. So we are at the operational movement phase. Pretty much did that last week after the last video. I have them turned just to kind of be able to give a breakdown. This guy, these little single steps, when single step units are moving on roads or railroads, it only costs half a movement point, so they can go pretty speedy, and is a reason to keep them kind of one step. However, just as a point during the reserve phase, if they're moving through non-friendly territory, so like, if in Russia eventually, or Poland, I think, that doesn't apply. It still costs one movement point. Why just the reserve phase? I'm not certain, since like during the operational movement phase, I would think you're kind of making more combat oriented moves, but that is what it is anyways. So these guys have moved together since Budapest seems enough in the rear to be safe. I felt it safe to move that guy out, and these guys will be able to join and make that Axis Med HQ next turn. The Romanians here moved in to help support the German attack here. Basically just moving up. We kind of had some of our one-steppers from the back come and take over where some went to the front. So just kind of adding some more steps that'll help things out on the attack here. Got another one of those Panzer units up there, and infantry moving up. So that takes us into the combat phase, and we start with the blitz segment. So anybody within 2 of these blitz markers can attack. So let's start down here. So we're going to have 2, 4, 5, 11 to 3. So that's 3 to 1, and there's going to be a shift for the rough. So down to the 2 to 1. Here's our roll. Ooh, got a 2. So 2 on the 2 to 1. That's a DR1. No attrition losses. So this guy will just have to fall back here since zone of controls are in there. And then we can advance, so we definitely will advance with the German infantry, since we got to get him out of Romania by the end of the turn. I guess we'll move him up too. Alright, so that's the first one done. So down here, let's blast through here with these. These guys will attack into here. Let's see, what do we got? That is just a town, and there's no effect for that. So we're gonna have 8, 9, 10. We'll throw in our HQ to make that 14. I think that's probably going to be enough. So 14 to 3, that's going to give me 4 to 1. Yeah, 4 to 1. Then we're going to have the Air Force shift, we're going to have the HQ shift, and we're going to have the armor and the blitz segment shift. That's going to put us to the 9 to 1 plus column. So here we go. I probably could have got away without even throwing the HQ in there, but we'll leave it as it is. Oof, 6, the worst. So DR2 and then 1 attrition on each side. So this guy, for some reason, yeah, they can't retreat through that hex with the Air Force. So he could go this way because zone of control doesn't extend across there. He could go here because he's got a ally there negating it. Let's have this guy go 1, 2. And then, oh man, actually, let's have him go this way, 1, 2. And then the attacker has to take an attrition. We'll take one of these guys. Oh no, actually it has to come off the armor. And then he has to flip. Alright, so now we've got advance after combat, and because we had a armor attacking, we can do exploitation, and the exploitation distance is 2 because he retreated 2, and there was no unsatisfied attritions. So we'll have this guy advance and lay our carpet, and then actually, you know, do I want to? We'll have him in there too, and this guy. Well, shoot. All right, we're gonna leave one of these there and this guy will be able to jump up into here. All right, put this back here. All right, so now these guys are eligible. Ooh, could attack into there. Yeah, I think these two will combine and attack into here. So we're gonna have 5, 6, 14 to 3. That's gonna be 14 to 3. That's another 4 to 1. And we're gonna have the armor during blitz shift. That'll shift it up to 6 to 1, 8 to 1 column. Yeah. Yeah. Oh shoot, you know what? Well, let's come back to that. I messed up. I might have to, yeah, well, hold on. Let's do it quick now. This guy would have thrown in against that attack, so crap. What did we have it? Oh, let's reset this. Gosh darn it, I hate when I do this. When I forget that. We'll keep the same die roll. I might have wanted to throw more in. So we had 8. We had 10, 14 to 3. He would have thrown in 14 to 6. That would have only got us a 2 to 1. And then we would have had 2 to 1. Yeah, 14 to 6. We would have had 3 shifts. 14 to 6. Yeah. Let's have these guys would have gone in also. So 14 to 6, and with another 5, 19 to 6. That would have got us to 3 to 1. Then we would have had 3 shifts, would have put us on the same column. So the same thing would have happened. So this guy would have ended up here with a loss. And then we would have done a little bit. We'll have that guy advance, leave him there. This guy still ends up, oh, we've got to take that loss from him. We'll have this guy, actually this guy can go along too. Yeah, that's even better. We get a bigger force there forward. So no harm, no foul. Just a friendly game. All right, so now back up here. So now these guys are not going to be involved. So we're going to have a 9 to 3, 3 to 1. It's going to shift up 4 to 1 for the armor during the blitz phase. So here we go. 5, not rolling good today. So this is going to be a DR1 with a 1 attrition on both sides. So let's see, this guy will just there. So he'll go here. He'll have to take an attrition. We'll have both of these guys. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Wrong one. Oh, hold on. Stop the presses. There was a... that shift would have been canceled. So it would have been just a 3 to 1 straight, and it would have still been the same. DR1 with 1-1. So nice when you make a mistake and it comes out, it will never even really hurt you. So... we'll have him go here. He'll take his attrition loss. We'll leave that guy back there to guard the rail. Take the step loss there for the attrition. That's as far as he can advance. Okay. Might have made a mistake going there, but ooh. So they don't get the river there, yeah, but that's not good enough odds. Ooh, I'm tempted to have them both attack into here. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, so both these stacks are going to combine attacking into here. So we're going to have a 14, 15, 19 to 3. That's out of throw range. So 19 to 3 is a 6 to 1. We've got the armor. We've got the Air Force. So that's definitely going to put it on the highest column. No other modifiers. Here's the roll. A 4. So that's a DR2 with a 0/2 attrition. Oh boy. Yeah, so I might have made a bad mistake having him go there instead of there. So he's got a DR2. So he goes 1 because, well, he could go there, but then he'd be taking one of his stronger units in on the retreat. So he goes here because he's allowed, because that negates the zone of control issue. But then he comes along. He'll go into... got a little better... oh, crap. Yeah, he'll go into here. So that was 2, and then they have 2 attrition to give. So basically it's going to kill 1 and leave just a 1 step in there. So there is armor here. Let's see, that was, yeah, so no attrition for the Germans. So the exploit distance is 2. So we can have this guy go into there. Could have all these guys. Yeah. So he'll go 1, 2. And these guys will go 1, 2. All right. So now we'll have this stack. They'll attack into here, and they're going to use the HQ. So we got 9, 13, 17 to 3. Oh, not quite 6-1, so it's 5-1. But we've got armor, we've got air, and we've got the HQ, so that's going to shift it to the top column. And a 6. Man, not rolling well. DR2 with a attrition on both sides. So he'll go 1, 2, and then he'll take attrition, and then have to take the attrition from the armor. And we can advance after combat. So let's have him. You know what? We'll have him be there, and this guy can go 1, 2. So, oh gosh darn it. So that is the extent of the blitz combat. Okay, so now into the regular combat segment. So let's see. Let's go back down the other way. We got a guy in here. He's going to be screwing with our supply. I'd like to have that armor. Gosh darn it. Or not armor. I'd like to have that rail. Oh wait, did I? Yeah, that guy did have to take an attrition. Let's see. However, getting to Minsk, maybe we'll just leave. Well, oh man, look at here. Let's just do this attack. 5-1. Oh, there is something too, which I've never been able to use, but during movement, like regular movement, if a multi-step armor enters the hex of a 1-step unit, it like overruns it. If we ever have that opportunity, we'll special look that up. But here in this combat phase, let's this is gonna start. Well, you know what? We'll be all right. Actually, let's do this one first, just to make sure that we're gonna be okay with our supply line. So yeah, we're gonna have 10. Oh, this is just monstrous. Yeah, we'll have. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just have this armor alone attack there, 8-1. No shifts. Oh wait, there is. We have air, so that will put it up to the 9-1. And I got a 1. DR3, 0-2 for attrition. Oh boy, oh boy. Look at this. So he can't go there because of the zone of control. He could go to either of these. because of, but man, he doesn't want to go there. So I guess he's going to go this way. So then that wraps that guy up in the retreat. 2, 3, and then 2 attrition will kill them both. I'm not doing very well as the Russian planning. So that is a exploit distance of 3. So 1. Yeah, I feel like we don't really want to. I don't think there's a need to go further. I mean, he'll get himself out of supply and possibly cut off. I don't know if they could do something. So they'll just stay there. These guys, 10, 11. I guess we'll join that in. So 16 to 3. It will be a 16 to 3, a 5 to 1. And we've got the air there. So that'll bump it up to the 6 to 1, 8 to 1 column. With a 4, DR2, 0, 1. So this guy has nowhere to go. So he can't retreat. So to satisfy the 2 retreats, he takes 1 step loss, 2 step loss, which kills him. And then there's an attrition that's not satisfied. So the exploit distance is only 1. And I don't think it's worth it for these guys to advance, so they'll just stay where they are. Let's do these 3. So they're going to attack into here. They won't have to worry about the river since this guy's attacking across a non-river. So it's going to be 11. We're going to use the HQ here. So a 15 to 3. That's a 5 to 1, and then we get the HQ bonus. So up on the 6 to 1, 8 to 1. And a 1. That's a DR3, 0, 1. Wow. Oh my. So he's going to go 1, 2, which brings that guy up into the retreat. And then I think he'll go, well, does he have to be, I don't know if he can, I don't know if he has to go there or if he can go here. I mean, he's 3 away. Yeah, I mean, he further from everybody would be there. What is that? Yeah. I don't know about when there's a multi-hex attack. I don't know if it really specifies that. I guess it's just the defending hex. So that's fine. And then, what do we have? So he retreated 3, and then he's got to do an attrition. Boy, we're about out of camera range here. I guess he'll just flip. All right, and then I guess he'll just advance into there. There's no exploit because there wasn't armor involved. All right, so that's that. Down here, let's see, we'll have these. Do we want to? Ooh, we've got the. Shoot, our HQ's too far away. Maybe I should have moved him over there during the space. Then he would have planned for this. Planning ahead's important. So we could get a 7 to 3, which would just be a 2 to 1, and then it would, the armor would negate the swamp bonus. So it would just be a 2 to 1. It's not real good odds. I'm already taking a beating with my armor. And that guy's going to be cut off anyways with supply. But it would be nice to get him out of there and get people forward. But if I take a loss, I'm going to be, which I'm going to probably take a loss unless I roll very well. You know what? I mean, use it or lose it. Screw it. Maybe I'm being too rambunctious, but we'll have these guys combine into there, and so 2-1. Have a shift for the terrain, but then we've got a shift for the Air Force. So 2-1. And a 1. Wow, very nice. DR2, no attrition. So this guy could go 1, and then this guy joins in 2. Wow, that was a good roll. Okay. And then since there was a armor unit involved, it can advance too. This guy will definitely move up into here. And then I don't think it's, yeah, we will have that guy move up into there. And he'll come along. We've got our supply lines pretty much set. And then here is going to attack the HQ. So we're going to have 9 to 3, 3 to 1. We've got the Air Force bonus. I believe he still gets his HQ bonus since it's the attack he's in. So the Air Force and the HQ bonus will offset. So we'll just have a 3 to 1. 4. That's going to be a DR1 and 1 attrition on each side. So HQs cannot retreat. So the DR1 has to be satisfied by a step loss. And then he's got to take an attrition. So that'll take another step loss. So he's been reduced down to that. And then we have to reduce our armor down to that. So there's that, and that is done. No use attacking here. I don't know. Well, yeah, that'd be just low odds. I could use my HQ though. Did I use this guy? I don't. These guys already attacked the. I know. Yeah, these guys were there, so I would have had that guy. So I could have these guys attack. I don't think the mountain boundary wouldn't apply because this guy is not attacking across it. However, he would get a shift for the rough. So I mean, we'd be a 4 to 3. Could throw in the HQ. That'd be an 8 to 3. So it would be a 2 to 1, and then the HQ bonus would break that. I'd be a 2 to 1 again. Don't want to do that. Yeah, why not? I don't like people in my baffles. So we'll make that attack. So these 3 in the HQ. Oh, a 5 on the 2 to 1, not good. So exchange. That means, so all attacking ground units could retreat a hex, or one of the ground units must take a step loss. Well, we're not going to retreat because if we took the retreat option, the HQ would lose a step because of that anyways. So we'll have, we could have, and we'll have this guy take the step loss. So we've satisfied our step loss, and then they can either retreat or take a step loss. He cannot retreat because there's zone of control, so he would have to take a step loss. So we're on our way to getting him dislodged out of there. All right, and for our last combat, so we could have so it'd be just a 2-to-1 with a shift. Yeah, I don't think that's not good. So I think we'll just call that right there. So regular combat segment is over. So now we remove markers. Let's remove our blitz markers. Don't know even where I had that one. Okay, reserve movement. So now anybody that is not in a zone of control can move, but they cannot enter a enemy zone of control. So, what do we want to do here? These guys are all in zone of control. I'm gonna feel like we'll just leave them there defensively in case I try to do something crazy with the Russians. So now these are going through, so this guy cannot move into Romania, so we're going to move these guys back. Shoot. Yeah, we'll go there. That was dumb. I should have just had them be the ones that go there. These guys, they'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're in friendly territories, so they're okay doing that. This guy could move because he's not in a zone of control because of that spine, but we're not going to care about that. Let's see. Let's have this guy move up into there. This guy will move up into there. We'll go 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. Have this guy move up into there. This seems like an important. Well, yeah, we'll have this guy kind of defend that railroad junction. These guys are stuck. Yeah. All right. He'll go 1, 2, 3, and I believe that is our reserve movement. All right. Then we got the final administrative phase. The only thing we have to worry about here is that occupation, which we are not occupying because our multi-step German unit is out of there. These are all one-step units, so that's okay. We don't have any Hungarians and Romanians in each other's country that aren't expeditionary. So I believe that is it. So that is the end of the Axis turn. I'll flip the turn marker over to the Soviet side, and we'll call that there for right now. Thanks a lot.